So how does Google works? Now, Google learns if your website or your web page deserves to be ranked by these few things here, right? Number one, they look at your bounce rate. Now, this is not the only list here, but these are the few of the top major factors why some sites rank, why some sites do not. So number one, they look at your bounce rate. Now, a bounce is when someone comes into your site, do not do anything, and then exits back to the Google search engine page to look for other site. That is a bounce, right? So they come to your site, they can stay for 10 minutes for all they want, but if they do not do anything, they do not click on any link, they do not do anything, and they go back, then that's a bounce. And that tells Google that users are not finding what they want on your web page. So that's bounce rate, number one. All right, number two is your user dwell time on your site. So how long does users actually averagely spend on your website? Do they come inside your website, spend maybe 10 seconds, and then exit? If they do that, you are telling Google that your site has nothing that they are looking for, and that's why they are exiting your site very fast. They do not stay long enough on your site. So as a website owner, you want to increase the dwell time on your site. You want users to spend more time on your site. Number three, keyword relevancy on your website. So if they're searching for how to play guitar, can they find what they want to find, and do you have that keyword within your website? Is it relevant to what they find? Okay. Number four, on-page information. So do you have the title, keywords, and markups all correctly within your page or not? All right, number five, backlinks pointing towards your domain. Okay, we're going to talk about this later on. And number six, very importantly, you would have to adhere to Google's IT and also YMYL. Okay, so at this point, you're going to ask me, hey, what is Google IT and what is Google YMYL, and why are they so important? All right, let's start with Google IT first, all right? So this is something by Google's algorithm, and this is really important because this constitutes to what ranks online and what do not rank online. So every website you do today, everything that you put online today, you will need these two things. So the first one is Google IT. IT stands for E, expertise, A, authority, and T, trustworthiness. All right, so basically, expertise. Now, your site would need expertise. So Google will take a look at it and see that, hey, is this person writing about this piece of article content? Do they have the expertise to write this? Who are they, right? Number two, authority. So do they have the authority to create such content? I mean, you could create content on health and create all sorts of different types of claims on health. But if you do not have the authority to do that, they will actually not rank you up. Okay? And T, trustworthiness. Is this site trustworthy? Can users actually trust this site? So if you're giving advice about medical advice, can users actually trust your site, right? Or they cannot trust the site. So these are three important criteria for Google to rank your website with. So this is number one. Now the next criteria by the new Google algorithm is the YMYL, which stands for your money, your life kind of website. So this basically refers to the types of website that basically presents things like making money or medical stuff, right? That can impact the user's happiness, health, safety, or financial stability. So what Google want to do here is they're trying to protect their searchers from getting into harm, right? Because you can search for all different types of things online and get yourself into trouble, right? Scams, medical scams, money scams, and all that. So they're actually de-ranking this kind of sites. So today, if you are someone who writes about, let's say, Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies, right? Now, this is a very sensitive category on Google, and there's a good chance if your article or your content is about changing someone's life, you might not be ranked on Google, okay? Now, if your niche is something into medical and also on someone's life and well-being, and if you're writing something very controversial, and this will actually impact your readers' health and also life, you might not be able to rank on Google. All right, so Google is very strict on this, and those kind of sites which talks about cryptocurrency, money, investment, medical, these are under the radar of Google. So you might want to be careful, right? And make sure you have the EAT, the expertise, the authoritativeness, and also the trustworthiness.